Hey, Battle Bill here with another video, and today we're getting back into some Great League Go Battle League battles. Yes, you heard that right. We've entered the portion of the season where essentially all 4 leagues, because Premier Cup, technically I guess we can call a league, are available to be battled in. And in my last video, I got some requests for Great League battles, and I am going to oblige. Also because that's currently where I'm battling. I do have a couple other videos I record, like I've had the clips of from a couple days ago for Master League and Premier Cup, and since all leagues are out right now, those videos will probably be coming out pretty soon also. But right now, your boy's elo is super high. So leaderboards also came back. I feel like I gotta update you guys on a lot now. Leaderboards also came back. When I checked today, I was actually 72nd in the world, and I hit a rating of 3141 at that point where it updated. Since then, I've done a couple sets, and I'm actually over the 3200 range, and from what I checked, that would put me like top 20 in the world. So things are getting real sweaty. I'm hot also, so I'm really sweating, and they're getting intense, and I figured there's no better place for me to share my intense battles than on YouTube with you guys, with my current new Great League team that I've been using. I used it at the end of the Great League portion this season, and I use it again now. I'm still having success with it. I'm hoping to continue having success with it, and I can't wait to get into these battles with you guys. So please, if you're excited for some extremely high elo, high level battles, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna do it live for you guys. You can get my raw reaction. I'm stressed, I'm hyped, I'm excited. It's time, let's do it. Alright, so we found our first opponent. Now the way I'm going to do these live battles is going to be weird because it's going to be cut up, and the reason why it's going to happen is I've been having you experience some extremely long wait times when you're up this high elo wise. So again, this first match we got Azu on Haunter. I got to watch out for a potential double ghost team. I got to watch out for Sludge Bomb. I got to watch out for a Shadow Ball. I need to try my best to not get baited or completely one shot by this Haunter. I'm going to shield here. Ends up being a Shadow Ball, so I called that correctly, luckily. Luckily they didn't get a Shadow Claw through as I'm going for the Ice Beam here. But yes, this team consists of Azu, Vigoroth, and Ferrothorn. Sorry, I haven't really talked about the team. I'm just like so focused on trying to do well in these battles. I am a bit stressed, but this is a team that I came up with towards the end of Great League. And honestly, if Azu goes down, I can't exactly quick move this Haunter down. So I needed to kind of call both of those Shadow Balls. And oh, they swapped. I'll take that. Swap in your Azu. My Ferrothorn does not need any shields against your Azu. Oh my lord. Okay. So that wasn't looking too promising, but now feeling a little bit better. Ice Beam would deal neutral damage. Both Play Rough and Hydro Pump would be resisted by Ferrothorn. My opponent goes for the Hydro Pump. No problem with that. It looks like people are apparently running the Play Rough Hydro Pump moveset on Azu, because you definitely want to go for Ice Beam in this situation. So I land that Power Whip, awesome. I want to leave this situation with energy, especially because I don't have any shields. I'm going to go for this Power Whip here. This will either force their shields or take out their Azu. And let's see what happens. Okay, goes through, takes it out. I'm expecting the Haunter to come back out unless they have a counter for my Ferrothorn, which is very possible. Hopefully whatever they have in the back, my Vigoroth can beat. Luckily I have some energy, so I can at least force that last shield on the Haunter, which is huge here. Now the question is, do they try to Shadow Claw me down? Actually, I could just swap out. Do I want to swap out? You know what? I'm going to do that. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to swap out because I knew Azu had energy. I made them waste their shields. I still have a good chunk of health on my Azu, a good chunk of health on my Ferrothorn, and a good chunk of health on my Vigoroth because it's full health. So this first match is looking pretty good. That was a huge play on my part, realizing where my energy was, realizing my whole situation. Got the last shield from the Haunter there, and then snuck in my Azu to essentially Ice Beam it down and make that shield and whatever energy that Haunter had go to waste. Guys, I'm gonna, oh, you could hear it in my voice. My voice shaked a little bit. So I'm just hyped because I obviously just enjoy doing well. I'm a very competitive person, and I get excited, and a lot of my thoughts are going to just be all over the place as I give this commentary, especially because I'm trying to also focus and make sure I win, because a positive set here would be crazy. I did not want to switch into Ferrothorn, but honestly, I really just want to clinch a minimum 2 and 3. Anything that does not drop my rating substantially, I will be happy with. A 2 and 3 might knock me just below 3,200, and I'll still be okay with that. Either way, we're starting this live set off on the right note, 1 and 0. Alright, so getting into this second match. Obviously, I want to strive to go 5 and 0, and I really do like this team for Great League. I promise you, oof, not a great start, not a good lead here. Got Azu on Tropius, but I promise you, oh, it's a Razor Leafer, oof. I'm going to stay in a little bit, actually. I know that's weird, but I'm going to throw an Ice Beam. I'm going to do that. I'm just worried that Vigoroth isn't that great of a safe swap here. I know Ice Beam is going to hurt, but I will give an in-depth analysis of this team in the near future. So that's the plan. They're throwing a charge move here. I'd rather Vigoroth eat it. I'm curious to see what their Vigoroth counter is. I could have brought in Ferrothorn, but I feel like they probably would have had a better counter for that. And this is unfortunate because of the fact that I would have much rather preferred to line up my Ferrothorn with this Azu. So let's see how we can try to recover from this lost lead. It's definitely interesting to see a Razor Leaf Tropius. I feel like everybody has just kind of conformed to the Air Slash play, and Air Slash is the way for Tropius, right? That's the other quick move. I think that's the name of it, Air Slash. Pretty sure. But, alright, we're going to throw these body slams. Once they throw a charge move, I'm going to let Vigoroth go down, and I'm going to bring in my own Ferrothorn. Well, not my own Ferrothorn. They don't have a Ferrothorn. I'm going to bring in my Ferrothorn here to essentially over-farm on their Azu. So they can go for their charge move. Ends up being an Ice Beam. That's fine. I wasn't getting switch advantage anyway. Luckily-ish, their Tropius kind of chucked its energy. And it's pretty low on health because they didn't shield. Alright, they have another charge move. This is definitely an Ice Beam because they're definitely running Ice Beam since we just saw it. I will tank it on Ferrothorn. Yeah, see, the Ice Beam is definitely the play when you have Azu up against Ferrothorn. I am worried they're going to get to another one, so I'm going to go for my Power Whip now. That should have been like one bubble before they got to their Ice Beam. Let's see if they want to use a shield to get to the Ice Beam. They let their Azu go down. Let's see what their counter is. It's a Galarian Stunfisk. This doesn't seem like the worst situation for me. This is literally my first time seeing Galarian Stunfisk in play. So, The issue here is I need to literally shield everything because Ferrothorn's health is just too low. How can I play my... And the other issue is they also have shields. What I need to try and do, I know what I need to do. I need to catch a Rock Slide of my Azu. That's probably my only win condition here. And that's not going to be easy to do because I don't know how to count. So, alright. One more. Swap. Did I catch it? I did not catch it. Very unfortunate. But their Tropius is super low. And because it didn't have any energy, I can do this. I don't know. How is this match going to go? They shielded it, which I'm like kind of cool with-ish. No, I'm not too cool with that, actually. No, I'm not cool with that at all. Because the issue here is the Leaf... I have to save the shield for the Rock Slide. But the Leaf Blade and the following Razor Leafs are probably going to be what takes me out. I don't know. This power-up should take it out. I don't know if they're going to get the 2 Rock Slides. I don't know how much they overcharged. I overcharged a little bit. They're going to obviously throw. I got another Bullet Seed through, which is great. Now this is going to be a race. But I'm worried they have 2 Rock Slides because they stayed in for an extra second against my Azu. Damn! Alright, good play on their part. That was smart. There was nothing I could really do there. I couldn't Bullet Seed down their Tropius because it's double resisting those charge moves. GG, 1-1. We still take that. Keep the positive mindset. Time to get to the next match. Oh, got a big name here, the Asian Milkman. I saw him like top 15, top 20 on the leaderboards today. So let's get into this match to see what he's running in Great League. Dewgong is not something I want to see because I'm not running Play Rough. So what I'm actually going to do here, because I have 2 counters for Dewgong in the back, so I'm not even going to stay in this. I'm going to save swap Vigoroth, see how he plays it. He's got Medicham. That's not great. Okay, so not off to a great start here. Thankfully, I was able to take the first match of the set. I'm just getting hard countered here, which is never ideal. because Vigoroth will be able to take back switch advantage in a lot of situations, but not when it's going up against another fighting type Pokemon. Well, not another. Vigoroth's not even a fighter, it just runs counter. It's a fake fighter, which is why it doesn't do so well against all the other fighters. But I'm able to get it low, which is nice. I'm assuming he must be running Psychic if he's farming up all this extra energy on my Vigoroth. He didn't throw a single charge move there. His lead was Dewgong. Luckily, I lured his fighter out. I highly doubt he's running Dewgong with 2 fighters in the back. That'd be a fascinating team. He is running Psychic, which makes sense. Just don't debuff my defense. If he wants to get to another Psychic, that's fine with me. Go ahead, be my guest. Land 2 of them. This game is essentially going to come down to if he has something for my Ferrothorn in the back. So, be my guest. Throw both your Psychics. I will bubble down. I will save that energy. I'm going to get out of here. The question is, how hard are you going to counter me right now? Well, Dewgong is still in here. He's throwing in Icy Winds, which isn't ideal either, but I don't have too much of a choice. Didn't have too much of a choice. It's going to be neutral. I shielded it. It was going to hurt a bit. And he's got, oh, Munchlax. I was expecting that to be Vigoroth, but I think him making that play of throwing the Icy Wind was huge. And as much as Munchlax doesn't exactly counter Ferrothorn, it'll do enough to keep everything lined up the way he wants it to be lined up, and he should be able to get this match from me, which, you know, is unfortunate, but that's how the dice rolls when you lose lead, even though it was a close lead. But let's see, does he go straight for the Bulldoze, or does he bait me with a Body Slam? Let's just let him go for the Bulldoze. Alright, I mean, the Bulldoze honestly really didn't even hurt that much, to be honest, but he slows both the shields, though, so that's not great. Swap. Oh, nice. Alright. I pulled the swap there. I'm still going to lose, but I pulled the swap there. Keep it a little bit closer. Make this a nice little fashionable game. But he's going to swap out because I thought he was going to swap out. That's why I threw an extra bubble. I was trying not to throw an Ice Beam as Dewgong. He did not swap out. He's going to lick me down. He didn't shield that. He's going to take me down now. My debuffs are cleared. I do not have any health, so I'm just going to play this one out for the fun of it, just to get those shields, because I did technically clear my attack debuff here, so he had to respect that Power Whip, and I lose with the shield. Solid match. We're 1-2 on the set, but still got 2 more matches. We can still bounce back. Hopefully I can take at least one of those 2 matches. Alright, so getting into the 4th match of this set. I'm not having the greatest showing of this team, but I promise I will have another in-depth video going over this team and going over its performance in a better way than what you're seeing now. It's just a lot harder to explain and commentate in the live format the way that I'm currently doing, especially because, like, it's not a brand new team for me, but it's like, it's not like my Mud Boys where I spent a ton of time on that. I know the ins and outs. There's still little mistakes I make with this team here and there. But either way, we got a nice lead there, and now they swapped in their Azu, and I match it with a Ferrothorn. So, off to a nice start so far. Let's hope that whatever their 3rd Pokemon is, it's something that my Vigoroth can take care of. Now, I don't really want to get hit by another Ice Beam, to be honest. And I think I just won CMP there. So, this will either force one of their shields, or will take out their Azu. See what they decide to do. They let their Azu go down, and their Galarian Stunfisk comes back in, which I'm totally cool with. Honestly, if I could get to 1 Power Whip, that'd be great, and I'm able to. I'm pretty sure they're over-farming, but that's okay, because I have my own Azu to essentially check the Galarian Stunfisk. I also have my Vigoroth to check it. Like, this team comes with a solid amount of counters to deal with Galarian Stunfisk, especially since that's going to be all the hype right now, which it's absolutely deserves it, so no negativity towards it. Go ahead, go for that Earthquake. I will bring in Azu, and I will see what your counter for my Azu is. It's a Venusaur. Wowzer. Okay, so I haven't seen a Venusaur in I don't know how long, and I don't think that's great for me, because those Frenzy Plants are going to hurt. My Body Slams are not going to hurt. I mean, they're gonna add up a little bit. I should hopefully outpace it. I think by a little bit. It didn't help that my swap took a second, because I was really just hoping whatever they had in the back was something that my Azu could take care of, so that my Vigoroth could just deal with the Galarian Stunfisk later. But this is gonna be closer than I'd obviously prefer. You know, I mean, no win up here is going to be easy. But I did get rid of both of their shields. I don't want to get Vine Whip down, though. I would love to land an Ice Beam on their Venusaur. But, I think I just missed out on a counter there. Okay, I don't know what that was. I don't know if that shield was necessarily the play, to be honest. But I don't think that Frenzy Plant was going to take out my Vigoroth. So I was worried about getting farmed down. So, okay, alright. They're going for Frenzy Plant here. This will take out Vig's remaining health. Venusaur's health is pretty low. I don't know. I really hope these bubbles are enough. I really just... Oh, they swapped. Fascinating. And they quit. Dope. Make my decision process a lot easier. I felt like they still had play there. By all means, if you want to give up, thank you. Clinched that 2 and 3 essentially. I'm 2 and 2 right now, but clinched that not so badly negative set. So let's get into the 5th match. Whew, I'm playing all the top competitors tonight, but it makes sense considering the rating. 2 and 2. I'm cool with however this match goes. And we got, okay, 2 and 3, here we come. Zapdos on Azu lead. Let's figure out how I'm going to play myself out of this one. Swap into Vig. Let's see what he decides he wants to do. He's leaving his Zapdos in here, which I'm okay with because Zapdos is very glassy. So these body slams are going to do some decent chip damage to it. It does a lot of damage to it, and now he swaps into a Medicham. And I think that slow swap can benefit me because if he would have swapped into Medicham, he would have essentially just, you know, like hard countered me off the bat, and I would have had no play whatsoever. But I'm assuming this Medicham's running Power Up Punch. It's probably running Power Up Punch and Psychic. So what I'm worried about here is he's going to counter me down, have a bunch of energy, and throw Powered Up Psychic at my at my Azu. But I'm kind of okay. How do I play out of this one? Can't bring in Ferrothorn here. It's going to be way too weak to Medicham. It's going to take super effective damage from the counters. And then you just be able to build up more and more. I could try an overfarm here. He's definitely going to go for a Psychic at some point, whether he goes for it now or throws another Power Punch. I would love to be baited. He's probably assuming I'm not going to bait, though. Yeah, the Psychic makes sense. There's no point in me shielding the first charge move. Okay. So we'll go for the Ice Beam here. Maybe I should have committed to the farm down, let him go all the way to another Psychic. Maybe I should have done that, and I could have shielded it. Maybe that could have been the play. But now he's going to let that go down, for obvious reasons. Let's hope whatever he has in the back really struggles against Ferrothorn. Like it's a Mudboy. Any chance of carrying a Mudboy Doonbug? You know, it's funny, I just faced Doonbug and Milkman like the other night in Premiere, and didn't go so well for me there either. Okay, so this is definitely Drill Peck. Drill Peck would deal neutral damage because of my Steel and Grass typing. I'm okay with taking one. Ferrothorn is a beefy fellow, and ooh, I figured he had a lot of energy from before. I'm wondering what his last Pokemon is that he does not want to bring in. Don't swap on CMP. Don't swap on CMP. Okay. That he didn't want to bring it in. He must have like a water type in the back. He probably has Azu in the back, to be honest. Yep, he's protecting this Zapdos as much as he possibly can. I got to be very careful of those Drill Pecks, but I'm going to overfarm here because yeah, he's definitely going to beat me to it. I'm wondering if I want to shield this too. I'm going to shield it. Because I feel like I kind of want to commit to a Blitzy down. Ooh! Oh, Galarian Stunfisk. Okay, so it's not like his Pokemon didn't have the best play against me. So I can understand why he waited. But now I'm going to throw this. I would love to get the shield. I'm probably not going to get the shield, especially because I got Azu in the back. So I'm going to swap here. Yeah, I'm going to lose this one. Alright, I don't have too much of a play. Rock Slide will most likely take me out. I haven't seen how much it really does, but I'm pretty low on health. It does not take me out. Alright. If I could not miss out on quick moves, that'd be fantastic. Would have been fantastic if I got that Ice Beam off. And that will 100% seal this game. Without a doubt, that will seal this game. But you know what? That's just a part of the game mechanics, so it happens. Again, honestly, he could just protect. He could just shield it. I probably should have built up to have 2 Power Whips. But honestly, there was really no actual... Oh, you know, if I would have gotten that Ice Beam off, he wouldn't have this shield. So, do I commit to the... Okay, I was like, do I commit to the Blitzy down and pray? That Drill Peck is going to do just enough damage to take me out. And we will take a 2-3 set on the day, but if I didn't miss out on that quick move, Niantic, fix your game, I would have gotten the shields, and oh well, it is what it is. I've definitely won because of the reverse happening in my favor, so honestly I can't say anything. I will take a 2-3. Let's see where my rating goes. I'm bound to do a couple other sets after this one before leaderboards are updated tomorrow. I'm quite curious where I'm going to go now. Ooh, 31.99. Gotta knock me right beneath the 3,200 mark. You know, Niantic and these 99s, you know, 29.99 right before rank 10, they just like trolling me. Alright, I see how it is, Niantic. I see you. I see you. So, that was some of my worst commentating that I've ever done. I do apologize for that. I appreciate you for bearing through, because those were some super intense matchups, and it's really hard to just give you a great play-by-play and explanation of things while I'm really focused and zoned in and trying to do my best and winning against such high-level opponents. Now, the team itself, I promise you, is a good team. I went 2-3. The 3 losses I had, all of them were against lost leads. 2 of them I did play extremely close, even though I lost the lead. And I promise in the future I will have some pre-recorded clips of this team in matches. I'll break it down more. I'll go through specific situations, how I overcome poor leads and whatnot, and how you can still win with this team in those situations. Because Vigoroth is a great save swap. Azu wins a lot of leads, and Ferrothorn itself counters Azu's, and just there are a good chunk of water types in the Great League meta. And Ferrothorn is also just a good tanky option to have in the back in case you're in a situation where you don't have any shields. Ferrothorn can survive without him. That's just a brief synopsis. I will give you more information in the future on this team. Let me know what you thought of the team. Let me know what you thought of those battles. I'm excited I was able to share them with you. We'll take a 2-3. I said in the beginning of the beginning of the video that I'm fine with that. I'm at peace. 31.99. Niantic stays trolling me, but that's okay. We'll bounce back in the next set. We'll bounce back tomorrow. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video.